Curiosity. It's one of the greatest gifts that God gave humanity. It has helped us to build scientists, leaders, great leaders, innovators. But the uncomfortable truth about being curious also is that the same curiosity that builds greatness can also create destruction. And most unbelievable youth behavior that we see in our time, they don't begin with rebellion or with wickedness. They begin with curiosity. I just want to see what it feels like. I just want to try it once. Everyone else is doing it. Why not? Why can't I? It cannot be that bad. Come on. I'm just curious. And that small door that you open turns to habit. But let me break it down so that we can understand it together. Hi, my name is Adejumo. I'm a professor at WCU Los Angeles, California. I teach leadership and ethics. Check this out. While curiosity is powerful, or why, is simply because young people are wired to explore. The brain of a young person, especially when it comes to the decision-making part of their brain, is still developing, and they just want to do more. They have emotions, impulses, and it moves in that direction of their decision. If you now add social media pressure to it, peer pressure, instant access to everything around, my God, that curiosity now develops, it becomes bigger and becomes amplified. Most of the unbelievable behavior that we see among youth and young adults, it started with a thought, a curiosity. You get exposed to that thought. Then you're interested all of a sudden. Then you want to experiment it. Then it becomes an habit. Then it becomes your identity. And that is the dangerous thing to experience. It starts with exposure. Then you're interested. Then you want to practice it. Then it becomes a habit. And it becomes your identity. You watch it. You tried it. You repeat it. You normalize it. Then you become it. Let me say it again. You watch it first of all. Then you tried it. Then you like it. Then you repeat it. You normalize it, justify it, and it becomes you. And by this cycle, many addictions started that way. Crimes, pornography, alcoholism, moral failure. It starts with curiosity. But the problem is not curiosity itself. And I need you to know that. The problem is curiosity that does not have boundaries. So you need to check it. Parents, guardians, sisters, elder brother, community leaders. Don't kill curiosity in the lives of any of your child. I'll be worried if they're not curious. But you need to discipline it. And this is how you have to do it. Look, what I'm doing right now, first question, is it going to affect me in the next 5 years? If someone I respect is present in front of me, will I be able to do what I'm doing right now? It is called exposure test. The first one is called the future test. Is this going to help me in my future? The exposure test, that will I do this if someone I respect is in front of me, watching me right now? These are questions I ask my clients. The third one is called the consequence test. Am I prepared for the worst possible outcome as a result of this behavior? And the last one is the identity test. You will ask if this behavior, if this is the type of person that I want to become. This is very important. This is really important. But there's one thing we can do. We can redirect that energy. Curiosity is energy that is bouncing. But if you channel it to the right direction, it will bring good results. So instead of being curious about pornography, drugs, crime, gambling, dangerous trends, you can be curious about business. You can be curious about skills. You can be curious about leadership. How does faith works? You can be curious about building wealth. You can be curious about emotional intelligence. So curiosity is not the enemy. It is the lack of boundaries that makes curiosity bad. So if you're a young person listening to me right now, you are not bad for being curious, but you have to decide what you are curious about. And I hope God will help you. And if you're a leader or a parent, don't just shout, don't do it. Explain consequences of actions and model that discipline. Guide their curiosity. because curiosity will not disappear. You cannot flog curiosity out of a child. You must redirect curiosity. And I say this a lot to most of my clients. Don't yell. This is important. If this message helps you, subscribe to this channel. We talk about honesty, youth leadership, empowerment, discipline. You are building a future we don't want you to regret. And I hope you stick around long enough. I'll see you around.